I
least
guess
one
it helps if I go
person, like, try
live
and help them a
or
bit.
flip over to the.
Yeah, gorilla side shouldn't really matter.
Screen.
Anyone
Here we
near you
are.
guys should just kick him to
We're
the
back
middle.
into Mythic.
But dino side needs 2 people because
My
I was
ear
talking
itches.
with like about this last week is
There we go.
like hunter movement. Like we have cheetah, which is like a 3-minute cooldown.
Yeah,
well,
it's
2.5,
brutal.
I guess. So running and then trying to get back to the
Hey, it looks
soak
fun.
just sucks. Even disengage, like I can disengage one way but not back. And trying
What?
to like get back in for the soak. I'm like, I'm trying, I'm sorry.
Hit that.
Yeah, I feel it. I mean, you guys are absolute heroes for doing that. Also, you guys drink this. Drink those real good. Drink them up.
Oh,
Slurp them
Yeah,
down.
I'm leaving a couple extra potions.
No, there's 4 for everybody. There's 4
it's
for everybody.
literally 4 for
Yeah, yeah.
everyone. You can't. You can only take max.
Aw, did someone take more than one?
4 for everybody.
You should have. Everyone should be able to get 2 flasks and 4 potions.
Oh,
Okay,
I only
yeah,
got one
good flask,
flask and then it was gone.
Oh, someone took 3 somehow. You
someone
boobers.
waited. I got her.
I have an important question.
We.
Are we waiting to try and phase
Oh,
it
what
in
do
2
you want,
minutes for
son?
Vexy?
We can
About-
absolutely try to do that. I don't want to put like a massive emphasis on it yet, since it's only gonna be our second kill, but we can absolutely try to do that.
We're waiting 2 minutes.
Like we'll try to like get the first phase at the 2 minutes. So if we
got
have a
new
bike
mob,
loaded,
It looks like shit.
what do you mean? I'm a wizard, dude.
Famous
Alright.
mogging you.
I'm a fucking
Yeah,
wizard,
so-
dude.
Yeah, you know who else was a wizard? Hagrid.
Yeah, Hagrid's the goat.
True.
Sorry, Alex, I don't mean to interrupt your last potion there.
Healers, new note. Do you have the note?
You see the note.
Alright. Let's let her rip.
Whoop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You want a piece of me?
Taunt boss.
Remember, first soils will be going to blue and green, and we'll just come back up and play in this corner. That's good. We can chill here. First spikes will be coming.
Defensive.
Get these spikes down. Soak, soak, soak. One's a little bit far. If you put in the second one, make sure you're running it. One's under the boss. Oil's out to the sides, and then fire's clearing them.
Taunt boss.
Get the last spikes down, and then we'll hold the last charge for as long as we can here. Get in the 2-minute window. Still 3 more bikes need to crash total.
Defensive.
Oil to the side. Get these spikes down. So 1 more plate of armor. So we'll hold it. Don't crash it yet. Just get the soak and get ready to crash.
Watch your feet. Taunt boss.
Okay, you can go charge the last spike. Go ahead. That oil might be a little bit cucky. We'll see. Oh, good. Clear, good
What's that?
clear.
Phase change.
Okay, hit the last. Make sure Rascal's getting the first para. We'll have Dan get the second para on the ad coming in. You can wait for it to get a little closer. No, I'll do roots on the second one. Goose, get roots. Let Dan blast. Get interrupts and CC. Don't let these things repair for free. Knockbacks, knockback, knockback. Can we knock back export rig? It might just switch, just kill it.
Defensive. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Big clear with fire when it comes.
Taunt boss.
We're not gonna hold cooldowns for this one. So we just crash whenever. Yeah, big clear, good shit.
Defensive.
If you can, try to get the oils out even a little bit further next time.
Watch your feet.
And when we get fire, clear right under the boss. I'm gonna pull it a little bit away from the wall. Don't crash those bikes yet, just because the. Oh, okay, it worked. Never mind.
Taunt boss.
So, 2 soaks. Remember, you can soak multiple times if you use a defensive. Just don't do 3 in a row. That's where it gets like super iffy.
Defensive. Watch your feet.
2 more bikes need to crash. Looks like one is loaded right by the wall. So kill these, get soak, get one more in.
Taunt boss.
Get a res out.
Phase change.
Get those oils out far to the side. Rascal's first para again. Oh, kill the rig. This one's spawned right beside us. Just kill it. If we have to.
The para got in.
Oh, we're. Yeah, nice ring actually.
Second ring. It's coming in.
Get a knockback? Yeah, good. Keep it rude there. Roots if we can.
Got it.
Defensive.
Middle was clear
That's
there,
far to
so
the
I figured
sides.
probably wanted some of the oil there.
Taunt boss.
Oh, lag. What the hell? Computer. Jesus.
We don't get to the next phase, so don't overly worry about crashing them. Just make sure they're dying, and we're catching the soaks.
Defensive. Watch your feet.
Unless we get all these 3 bikes.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, good point. Very good point. Crash that shit.
Taunt boss.
Yeah, they do 1%.
It was the highest parsing damage for us last time.
Yeah, the bikes do way more than any of us could.
Yeah. It's a huge good point. Alright, good kill.
What the fuck?
Hey guy, these bracers are awesome.
Those bracers are awesome, but I fucking crafted mine.
God damn it.
Where is my second spark?
That's what I need to do. I need to craft.
I'm gonna lead on them
Don't
just to
believe on
see if
that.
they sim higher, but I'm not sure.
That's kind of the
Well,
same thought process I
I'm
was
just gonna
thinking.
craft something else and put that as my bracer,
'Cause-
whatever the hell.
No
it's
matter.
called.
Yeah, like second, it's higher item with better stats socket.
Dog out there burping.
A 12 is gonna win it with 3 people rolling.
I mean, it's lowest wins, right?
Golf rules.
Beat Bugsy on Mythic. Can't wait to do that in July.
Yeah, can we get that done by this Sunday, if possible? I don't like a lot of stuff sitting in my quest log.
That's the whole reason I haven't even picked up that quest yet.
Yeah,
I'm literally just
Useful abandoned
waiting.
Things, yeah.
They just nerfed him.
They also nerfed One Arm Bandit, I think.
Yeah, they did.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance. If we kill
One day.
Cauldron in the first half hour tonight, we might be able to make it to Muggsy by the end of the night.
Bandit, yeah.
Bugsy by tonight. Yeah.
How many overtime raid days are we making to make it to Bugsy by the end of the week?
All of them.
I don't even think. I don't know what to say.
Say it. Say it with your chest, huh? You can't start saying some
I don't
crazy
think,
shit talk, huh?
I don't think we would get to Muggsy if we raided every day this week.
Nah,
Oh,
I think
this
if we
week?
added
Oh,
one more
absolutely
day,
not.
I think if we
Yeah,
added one more day, we would
Cowards
get
words.
One more day?
there. One more day, we would get there.
This
Yeah.
week.
Complaint is if
why-
everyone remembered their enchants, we could be in that world first race. You know.
Yeah, exactly. If we had one more day to the week, we could be at Muggsy this week.
Okay.
I suppose we could. I can't say we
listen,
couldn't.
I'll talk to a guy, see what I can do.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just never know, though.
Alright, I'll just quit my job. We'll go till 2
What, do
a.m.
you not think I can add a day to the week? What the fuck?
We just need more friends who work at Blizzard.
I have one. Well, Activision.
Same. They're in HR. I don't think they'd be much help.
I know a guy who used to work at Blizzard.
Hold on.
Yeah, my
There's-
dad. My dad used to do
There's
that.
definitely something to say about working at HR and Blizzard. There's a joke to be written there.
Yeah, are you actually doing your job?
My friend does testing for COD. So, I wish I had his free WoW subscription. Didn't have to pay.
Come on, BOE, BOE, BOE.
What? Get paid below a living wage, but you get the the $15 WoW subscription for free.
I thought
Well,
that'd be
anyone
at
who
least
works
not-
there can give away a free year subscription to like close friends.
Is anyone logging by chance?
Rascal's always logged.
Are you? Yeah, Goose. Jordan did it once, and Goose just never logged again a day in
Had
his
some
life.
better parses than last night. I was ashamed.
I'll post it.
I said a better one, that's for sure.
That was at the very least much quicker, which I think by default will be better parses.
Yeah. I saw myself with a green and a gray for item level. About uninstalled.
I don't have access to post into the logs channel, so I just don't.
Yeah, we'll have to move. We also, I should get you, like, there's something you gotta do to, like, make them guild logs, which we should do too.
Do I need to? My character actor might be in the guild.
It's based off your Warcraft logs account, not your character.
Oh, okay. And I do.
Yeah,
have a
you do
character
have to go into
in there.
Warcraft logs, and, like, I have to give you, like, the
claim
guild key
it.
or whatever, and then,
Yeah.
like, claim the log or whatever.
Oh, okay. Thinking
I need-
of BOEs, I thought, I'm not even joking, since I came back to this game in Dragonflight, that I've never looted trash. I'll just get it in the mail, and I just never got anything. I literally just found out yesterday, it won't mail you BOEs.
Yes,
I
that.
did not know
Yeah.
that. I did not know that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, let's
The
just.
potential gold wasted.
Wait, that's
I
not the
need
case. I've
40
gotten
seconds
BOEs
for
in the
my
mail
ticket.
from Raid.
It's according to Blizzard, not everything else, and anything else people have posted. They said if it's on a body and it's a BOE, you will not get it. They do not mail it.
They also just opened up Mythic BOEs, so they're selling like hotcakes on the auction house.
Yes, you
Totally
should
forgot
repair.
that was a thing. Yeah.
Good idea.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm not trying to call you out. I just saw
No,
that
Finish
that's fine.
reloading.
it was orange.
Listen, everyone is always allowed to call me out. If you're gonna call someone out for mechanic, be like, guys, like, everyone should try to focus on doing this. If the person you're talking to is me, just say my name. Because I know when it's happening. I'll try to own it. But if I'm missing something, please just call me. Call me names. It's fine.
If you
Right,
think
look
you're
at
gonna guide
groups.
a mechanic, you can ask for my cocoon. Just know I'm gonna tell you it's the bubble of shame, but I will give it to you. And don't
Lots
think
going
less
left.
if I do give it to you, because I will just use it. Just use it.
Oh, I love it when I get a little cocoon on me. I feel snug.
You feel
Uh,
so safe with the cocoon on you.
be the same. Lex and Alex will be primary, but Maze HSK just is the most mobile. I want you guys to help. Goose, I guess you can't really as a healer that much, huh? You'll be focusing on other shit.
What?
Can you toy? Can you toy and heal? You think?
Yeah, like I don't know, helping kick toys. I
It's
feel
like a far back.
is,
It's like a third backup if we ever need it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like, I'll give it a shot. Like, I'll let you know if I'm.
Yeah, I'll throw a mark on those two again.
As DPS, it felt very easy, even though sometimes we kick them sideways. I think we figured that out. But as DPS, it was very easy. As healer, we'll see.
Regarding the toys, the timing is really wonky. Like, there is unfortunately not enough time to have them clash in, like, after every single bomb. So you have to do 2 between the first and second bomb, and then the third one after the second bomb. Because if you wait until after the third bomb, then they're clashing in the middle, and it's not enough time for the, like, little toy huddle. Not huddle, whatever they call it.
And the only people who shouldn't be in the bomb soaks or like have permission to not be in the bomb soaks are Lex and Alex if they're doing toys, basically. Otherwise, everyone else should be in the bomb soaks when it's their side. If you didn't see the little image I posted in raid discussion, scroll up just in case, because we had some wonky ass bomb baits, especially the later half of the night when we swapped sides. Just like when I say like it's baited in melee, like it's not melee DPS, right? So if a range is standing on the boss's butt, they're considered melee in that instance. So don't be a traitor scum, okay? We're all Empire stands here.
Another thing with toys on the dino side, the ideal time to kick them in is after the soak when everyone is spreading with the circles. If you are me or Alex or one of the other designated people, then that is when you want to go, because we're spread out anyways, and kick the toys.
Yeah, and also what Onage said in chat, like even though you can miss the soak as toy people, like if you can get in it, even better. You try to get them if you can.
Oh, I gotta push the new note. 1 second.
We're Empire stands.
Empire stands, Lord Vader.
Dude,
My
I
king.
just remember like the massive imbalance on every single server when that game released, and it was because like every single promotional video or advertisement for the game like just made the Empire look badass and the Resistance look like crap.
Rebuff mastery.
Yo, the Resistance. Bro, no one wants to be part of the Resistance. They want to be part of the Jedi Order.
What? No, never.
Bounty
That
hunter.
is the Resistance.
Disgusting. Disgusting Jedi Order. I'm trying to limit my knowledge.
5,
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Bomb going off in 5.
Watch your step.
Good bait here. Images against the wall as soon as I can.
Nice bomb.
Let's get CC on them.
Watch your step.
Bomb going off in 5.
Watch your step.
Last bomb of the face. Bomb going off in 5. It'll be clash right after this one.
I fucking.
Everyone gets to the middle, help the healers. We already used the res, so yours down for now, Goose. We'll see how far we can go with 3 healers. Push to the limit. You already swapped sides. Remember to get roars and wind rush out for quick movement here.
Thought I made
for
it. I
spade.
guess not.
Help soak.
Laser going to the right. Soaking bomb in 4, 3.
Defensive.
Top tilt up if you're low.
If you're near the gorilla toy, please kick them in.
Spread.
Help soak. Run.
Lich will be going out to the right again.
Is this
Yeah, I'll be a wipe for sure. We're gonna wipe right after the soak, Sand Lava.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Defensive.
I immediately griefed my
Watch
knee,
your feet.
so apologies.
Help soak.
You just stood in there.
Nope, even worse. I ran it out, but I ran back. I ran out the wrong way, and then I ran back into the beam while it was still doing damage. So I was out of the bomb soak, and I still killed myself.
The bomb baits looked pretty good across the board there. I couldn't see how the images on the other side ended up looking after the first phase, but hell yeah.
Come on.
Get stand buff again.
Mage food.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, computer. Jesus
Head on to
Christ.
the right. Bomb's going off in 5.
Watch your step.
Images to the wall.
Watch your step.
Bomb's going off in 3.
Watch your step.
Going back in for the last bomb. Bomb's going off in 1. Everyone's gonna get Lex up right after. Yep.
Rallies up.
Lava hurts more than lightning here. If you ever have to get hit, make sure you're dodging the fire. Gonna park our asses right against that wall on the reset.
Help soak.
Rebel
Make sure you get
scum.
a little bit quicker than that. Rebel scum indeed. Get
I
just
wasn't
get
hit
up
by
towards the
that.
wall. Yeah, and we can get a better bomb bait right after. Easily salvageable. Don't get knocked
Excuse
in.
me.
Defensive.
Once you get the spread.
Help soak.
Nice. Good bomb. Ledge will go out to the right. Everyone else in for the soak. Oh, stay there. Just don't get knocked into Ledge. That's fine. Bomb is in 4 seconds.
Watch your feet.
Spread.
Defensive.
And come back in for the last bomb here. Just don't get knocked in as well.
Excuse me.
Post.
Got
Nice.
some weird
Super mad play.
indigestion going
Let's get a
on.
res out on
Watch
Wiz
your
here.
feet.
Oh, we don't have a res. Never mind. We'll keep going with 3. If we lose another, we'll wipe. Oh, we just lost another. Okay, that's wipe. Bait's looking decent. Baits are looking decent. We fixed up some the one bad one.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Dude, that stomp on the dino side hurts like hell.
Watch your step.
Yeah, that stomp's extra painful because it's fire damage. Come on, computer.
Yeah, those deaths were just tickling ray damage, we kind of look like, or were they one shots? Yeah, okay.
I accidentally hit Shadow Meld instead of Healthstone, so you know that
that'll
did not
do it.
save my life.
That'll do it.
I think we already, like, I mean, we're looking cleaner than we kind of did. I think I like it so far. We'll clean up the little mistake things.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Beam going out to the right.
Watch your step.
My bad, missing that bomb call. Get inverse to the wall. Beam out to the side, don't get knocked into it.
Watch your step.
Bomb's going off in 5.
Watch your step.
Go back in for the last bomb. Watch your feet. Last bomb going off in 4. Top yourself up if you get low. Looks like we should be okay.
That was weird timing.
Bells up.
Normally the bomb goes off before the... whatever.
Get ready to go to the wall. We have to be quick. Even if to pre-move if you're like a slow ranged.
Help soak. Watch your
Nice,
step.
Why did it go that way? What the fuck,
Going out to the
game?
right. Bombs in 5.
Defensive.
Ran into it
Just
straight
right.
and it went like 45 degrees right. It's probably closer to like 70.
Help soak.
Fine, laser can go just off to the side, just get knocked back. We got a good bait. Don't get knocked into it. Bomb going off in 2.
Defensive. Help soak.
Last bomb. Everyone's topped up. Should be good here. Don't worry about it. The middle, help your healers out.
Oh, Jesus. Just crashed.
Fences if you need them. See, you think you can get back in, or is it like doomed crash? Oh no, there's the offline message.
Fucking out of memory error?
Oh, he's back in.
He is not.
Try to get a good bait on the second one back.
It's me.
Bomb's going off in 5. If you're low, make sure you top yourself up or use it defensive.
Alright, let's see.
I got karma up, and then I'm probably gonna die. Yeah.
Images get to the side here. Alright, yeah, we're down 5 there. Take whip.
Let's see.
Way longer than I expected.
Which one?
God, I'm so not happy with this.
Toys looking pretty good. Look like maybe right at the end we got 2 in right beside each other, but like besides that, toys are looking super
What?
clean.
Okay.
Is Dino
Is there
Boy
any, like,
Babe Ruthing
specific
the bombs?
mechanic that's killing people?
Sorry, Dark first.
Yeah.
What was that?
Is Dino Boy Babe Ruthing the bombs?
What is that?
Meaning
fuck
pointing at the guy
Calling
that
a shot.
he's... Yeah, calling his shots.
Yes.
Yes. He always like his face will turn to where he's gonna spit, so you can
But-
like start pre-moving.
Because, like, if that's the case, we should, like, leave the space open as to where the bomb needs to run to, and let him call his shot, and then, you know, person's like, oh, he's pointing at me clearly, let me run that way where I'm supposed to go.
Oh no, he decides where you were at the time he chose you. You can't.
Yeah, you
move it.
can't.
Okay.
Once he picks a spot, he's locked onto that spot. And Trib, what was your question?
Is there one specific mechanic that keeps wiping people here? Because I don't see, because we got the toys figured out, so I'm just wondering where people are dropping.
I think the answer is not really, but what I will say is if you die and you have a Healthstone or a healing potion up, that's an error.
Yeah, it looks like what I've noticed is I don't know the exact number, but a bunch of our deaths so far tonight have been a bomb is about to go off, and the people are just like at 40% HP, and the bomb just kills them.
Do the toys spawn in random locations every time?
Yeah, but you can see at the right after each clash and at the beginning of the fight, there's like a little, like if you're depending on what side it's the color, either red or blue. There's like a highlighted beam coming from the ground, and that's where the toy's gonna spawn for that
I see those. It's
phase.
just the dino ones have spawned in the lava twice now, so I've had to like use ice cold to be able to kick them, which kind of sucks. But I don't think there's no way we can bait those. So I mean, I'll adapt.
Yeah, especially if we see one like that. And like if you have a defensive, like especially if like Adolin could probably run through the lava pretty easily if he has AMS up. Like if you can help out, if you ever see one in the lava, like yeah, help out in that instance.
It hasn't been a huge issue because I can just alter time it, and I'm not in there for very long. But yeah, some of them are way far out of nowhere. I might call it, but so far it hasn't been an issue.
If I'm kicking a bomb from the electric side and it's like that the blue circle stuff, whatever, coming down, is that like ever a bad time to kick? Is that like when the bombs happen? I actually don't know if it lines up.
No, the blue circle stuff. You mean like the swirlies?
Like the swirls, yeah. When you're like, you have to like move, you have to move, whatever. Like if that's coming down.
that lines up roughly when he's throwing the bomb out, or around when the bomb's exploding.
They're like back to back rather than like on top of each other. I think, like Callie just said.
If you can conveniently kick a blue toy, do. Because otherwise, for just me to be able to get all three, depending on where they land, I have to like delay it to not stun myself.
Yeah. Oh, we will reiterate. Really good point to bring up. I think Lexi said it also at like the very beginning of the night, but it was like on Vexi's, maybe people forgot. On the blue side, it is everyone's job to kick the thing once towards the middle. If it spawns by you, kick it towards the middle. Leave it. Don't go chasing after it. Just help out if it's near you. Because exactly what Alex just said. If it's one or two people doing it, they're just gonna get stunned over and over again. If you're on the red side, that's when you have more responsibility and you need to like finish it off.
If you're on the red side too, like your job is not to kick the toys to the middle because that's what causes the little tiny tussle and all the raid damage. So blue side, kick the little gorilla toys over, but dino side, let the designated person kick them in after the bomb goes off, instead of, because if you just happen to walk by one and kick it over, then that can cause an overlap, which has happened a couple times, so we get the tussle and the bombs at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dino toys can determine when we can take that damage.
Yep.
Honestly, every pull's been a little bit better. We're just back here. I ain't stressing yet.
Why do I have no sound? Oh my god, I turned on sound and the game just shit itself.
Like toy right in melee here.
Watch your step.
Bomb going off in 5.
Fine. It can be off. The sound subsystem uses that much RAM that it's shit in my system.
Image to the side.
Oh.
Bomb is going off in 5. If you're low, make sure you top up.
It's so weird playing with no sound.
Bomb's going off in 5.
Rallies up.
So the
You're slow. Remember to pre-move here. Don't get
stream
caught in a
is
bad bait
going to
spot
be
if you're going
cut
to
in
T-Rex side.
half. Stream's going to be cut in half tonight. Because during break, I'm going to have to reboot. This is absolutely ridiculous. What the shit? I am sick of taunting and then being like, what's a taunt? This isn't fucking vanilla. You can't avoid taunts.
Laser out to the side. Spread right after. Bomb is in 3.
Raid Boss has been doing that for a couple of years now.
Go right to the next bomb.
Oh.
Imagers just get them CC'd by the wall as soon as we can. Laser out to the right. Oh, stay there. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's nice blink. Bomb in 3. Top up. Potion if you need it.
Oh, I'm a mage.
Nice. Spread quick. Last bomb.
Oh, this is just really so weird with no
Cool. Nice movement. Bomb
no
is in
sound.
5. Top yourself up if you're low. When we get a second res, let's get DPS up. But not yet. Defenses if you need them here. Don't drop. Come to the middle for help. Let's get a trib rally.
Oh, computer. 32 gigs of RAM, and it's like, oh no.
Movement speed
I
buffs
am
here.
Nice movement on the bot.
Oh, come on.
Make sure laser's getting in a good spot.
I don't have turtle up and the toys are in the lava, so I need help here,
Okay,
please.
bomb is in 5. After the bomb, someone with a big defensive, go and get that. Get Goose up. On odd side, just someone with battle res. I think it's just Adolin. Next bomb is in 8. Okay, let's wipe there.
2 deaths in a row to Goose to the beam. Thought I was out of it, but I was not, so I don't know.
The beam that just happened when you died, that was pointing the wrong way. I
A
don't
little
think
bit.
that wasn't a friendly encounter right there. That was just cursed.
Yeah, a little bit. Like I got it at least mostly away from Gorilla side and like felt good standing where I was, but no, I was not. My toe was touching it. I hate it. So
Yeah,
I
was definitely
think-
in the wrong spot. I thought I was out of range for him targeting me, but I was not. So I was some rebel scum right there.
Who are the best candidates to run into lava and kick a bomb? Chris with a bubble.
Hunters with turtle.
Hunters with turtle. Okay.
I just didn't have mine up at that point because I had used it.
Let's see
There's
if
no
we hard
other
limit
hunter in odd, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna
browser.
swap Wiz and Dan here. So Wiz and Dan, don't be worried. Don't be confused. You're swapping sides. Just so there's like an extra immunity on that side to help. Yeah, the other side just has like Maze and Chris. So now we got Adolin and Wiz to like kind of help back up. If that's ever the case. Honestly, every pull is a little bit more progress there. Like I'm happy. This thing's dying. Let's go. Remember, once that laser's set, get out of it.
I'm gonna pull the VOD for that one. I'm gonna show people my POV.
I saw where you were standing. It clipped your pinky toe.
Dude, like, for real, bro. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Skill issue. Get good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I did find one-arm bandit so much easier when I like became a little fox or something.
Watch your step.
Laser going up to the right. Bombs going off in 5.
Watch your step.
Laser's getting out.
Watch your step.
Bombs 5. Make sure you're top for it.
Alright.
Get Alex up.
Watch your step.
Don't take that.
Cool. Last bomb here. It's in 5. Everyone's healthy. Make sure you're getting to the middle.
Rallies up.
Alright, taunt is on cooldown. Because I just used it on the monkey. Oh, bullshit, that hit me.
Remove if you have to.
Ah! Alright, that hit me. That one shouldn't have hit me. Fuck.
Help Zerg.
Laser's going out to the side. Bombs in 4, 3.
Defensive.
If you're wondering, my strat...
Here.
Let me make sure that I'm not somehow transmitting.
Help
No,
Zerg.
good. Yeah, if you're wondering, my strat on that is
Get knocked back towards the wall.
quick 3
Beams left and
count.
Side. Bombs in 4.
1, 2,
Top
3.
yourself up.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1,
Nice.
2, 3.
Spread, then we get one more.
Defensive.
Gives you minimal movement and maximum stacking.
Help Zerg.
Okay, it's gonna be in the middle of the room. Just make sure you start moving towards it. Beam, yeah, you're good. Bombs in 5. If you need a defensive, make sure you use it.
Alright, maybe I won't have to reboot during break.
Oh, we missed one toy. Trib, rally, big defensive here.
Oh, no,
everybody,
owie.
if you have one.
Nope, there it went.
Watch your
Yeah, wipe it there.
Boop.
On the poops.
Is there a weak aura that will tell me when all 3 of the toys detonate? Is that a thing?
Let's take a look.
Because I kicked all 3 of them and then went back for the soak because I assumed they hit each other, but apparently one didn't, and I just didn't notice.
They were like kind of close to each other, so I get it.
Yeah. It's kind of finicky to see how close they can get before they burn out each
Come
other.
on,
My Warhammer pack does it.
computer.
I was watching a PTR version of this boss earlier today, and there was like 8 toys on each side in the PTR, which is crazy.
Well,
Does anyone have that weak aura?
if anybody happens to see if there's like one left and the second bomb's already gone off, just
yell at me, or just say that it's there. I'll do my best to
So-
make sure that doesn't happen again, but I just straight up didn't notice that the third one didn't detonate.
So there's a bar that'll show that they're fighting, but I don't know if there's one that shows that how many of them went off.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, also, yeah, like if you see one's missed, even if it's like Alex and Lex, you see one's being missed and you need help getting to it, like just call for help too. Like anyone call that out.
Yeah, I mean, on that one, I could have done it too. I just thought they exploded, so I went back to help with the soak. I just got open my eyes.
I'm importing Omigor real quick for the toys. 1 second. I'll share it.
Is it the toy indicator one?
It's the tiny tussle tracker.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
Sorry, I'm ready. I just wanted to get that. 'cause I think
Yeah,
that'll help.
get it.
Oh yeah, I wanted to go into
Yeah, I'll throw
the
another rage
liquid
check up.
recars and
perfect.
see.
Yeah, this is what I need. Okay. We have what's first try.
See what I can
React,
toggle
readapt.
on.
Apt.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Laser out to the side. Bombs in 5.
Watch your step. Watch your feet.
Him just get stunned at the side. Make sure you're not walking into them.
Watch your step.
Bombs in 5. Top yourself up if you're low.
Watch your step.
Let's get touched up going. If we lose one more DPS, I will wipe it. Make sure you get to the middle.
Taunt is on
Rally
cooldown
zone.
because I used it on this guy.
Happy feet.
Dance like a fucking penguin. That didn't touch me. Fucking Blizzard.
Good first bait here. Well, we got a lot of room. Tuck in here.
Help soak.
Nice bait. Laser to the side. Make sure you're getting back in the soak laser because we're down 2 people. Bomb is in 3.
Defensive.
Spread.
Help soak.
Nice bait. Bomb is in 5. Top up if you're low. Yeah, it's wipe with 3 dead.
Defensive. Watch your feet. Help soak.
Yeah, those bombs just extra hurt with 2 less people in those soaks.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
That's my fault for the first step. I was trying to like practice ramping while those like swirls are coming down, and apparently you can't cast Ultimate Penitence in that time because it just like has too much of a cooldown or cast time. Lesson learned.
Oh my god, I released, dude.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Shame.
Fuck yeah.
So I think we also lost a couple people when I was kicking a dinosaur in for like in between bombs. Someone on the other side was kicking the gorilla to the other dinosaur because they were kind of close, and so the like little tussle thing happened at the same time.
Okay,
So
best way to
maybe
fix
we
that.
just need to like call out, just like say if they're fighting, like you're kicking them into each other, maybe just call it out. I don't know the best way to fix that.
I think potentially the best way to fix that is like hard and fast rule. If you're on gorilla side, those toys get kicked to the middle immediately, right? Because it looks like for the most part the T-Rex toys are being kicked after first bomb, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so easy. If all the gorilla toys are kicked before the first bomb goes off and left, then that shouldn't happen in theory.
Yeah, the only ones that get kicked before first bomb are the ones that are like on the fence on Dino side.
The ones that are super far.
Uh-huh.
And even then, okay, we shouldn't worry. Because like there's times where I see on Gorilla tonight where toys come down. I mean, everyone's like enjoying their bloodlusted moment, right? But like do mechanics, boss dies. So, you know, miss a GCD to kick in a toy and go back to blasting. Parsers don't register unless
To be clear,
kill
when
it.
I was on Gorilla side, so I start on Bob, right? We make it over to Gorilla side. I punted a Gorilla side toy in the middle. Nobody died. It seemed to go well. Everyone, we're good with that. We don't have a problem, right? I was on Gorilla side and I punted it in the middle because it was sitting there. Do we all agree, or is that wrong?
No, that's correct. The gorilla ones need to be kicked immediately so that
Full
the
send
dino
gorilla.
ones can be staggered.
Yeah, full send Gorilla. Okay.
Yeah. And then we're doing first bomb goes first bomb goes off, we launch in one, second bomb goes off, we launch in the other two, or two then one.
Either
have
way,
my
it
wife
doesn't
back
really
there.
matter. It just depends on where they're located, to be honest, because sometimes it's easier to kick two after the first bomb, and sometimes it's easier to kick two after the second bomb.
Just not all three.
Yeah, just never all three, because positioning is always super
Yeah.
weird. I wish they just can't spawn in the same spot.
She's home. She's out
wish I
back
could
covering the
click them.
crops.
And not
I know.
just walk into them and they go left instead of straight. But that week where I was sick, I'm never gonna miss one again.
Amazing.
Yeah, super glad that exists.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Good first lasers here. Bomb is in 5.
Watch your step.
Images to the wall.
Up that one on the wall.
Watch your step.
Bomb is in 5. Make sure you're topped if you're getting low. So Lux on our defensive.
Watch your step.
Last bomb coming out. That's shit I do like. Let's go.
Cat, what
Nice
are
up.
you doing? Better be nice to Mama's chair. She will murder you.
Get ready to pre-move if you need to. Get tucked away in our little cubby.
Help so.
Toy in the lava. We can have Chris grab one with a bubble maybe. Beams are going out to the right. Bombs in 3.
Defensive.
Oh, mother!
You don't
What
need
the
to pick up
fuck?
that far.
Thanks, Ed.
Help soak.
It's on the odd side. You need a resident still. It's only Adolin and Goose over there.
He's already charged across.
Yeah, I think this is white.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ith is also an angel, so I'm dead too.
Once the gorilla toys are in the middle, you don't have to kick them again. I saw a couple people like run out towards the middle and kick them further towards Dino side. You don't have to do that. Just once is usually enough unless they spawn like right on the fence and you have to kick them twice.
Yeah, I definitely gave one an extra kick there.
I think like kind of a quick visual line for everybody. If the toy is like ever past this line, don't bother kicking. Actually, it might even be further back, honestly. Like if the toy is like ever past this line, don't bother kicking it. Does that sound like about right, kind of, Lex and Alex?
Yeah, I think that's.
Okay.
I would put it just even a little bit farther back, I think.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Well,
I'm not
I
gonna
don't know.
leave these markers up during the poll, but like everyone kind of get the idea. Like if the toys are past that, like that's considered middle, they're good. Leave them.
Yeah, it's
Just
super
basically
approximate, but...
get them there.
I do have a question since that was the first time I had to go into one of the puddles. If Florido is the one that that's controlling when they're gonna tussle, what should I do there? Because all three were in the fire.
Just get them out of the fire, and then we can take it from there.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
if all three are gonna hit it once, then say something. Like if you're on Dino side and you can see they're all gonna hit, say something. We can rally AMZ, whatever we need to do, so we know that there's super big damage incoming. Which is not ideal, but sometimes it might happen.
Yeah, something on my system has a memory leak. So I'm looking at 4 gig, 3.5 gig, that's 7.5. 1, that's 8.5. Then like another 1.5. So we're looking at 10 gig used out of my 32, but I'm at 98%. Yeah. Didn't have time. I crashed once when I ran out of memory. Already.
It help if I leave those world markers
Game
up,
actually
or will that
threw
confuse
an
me?
out of memory error.
I feel like it's fine.
Alright.
Fine as in you can take them off.
Okay.
I was like, alright, I haven't seen that before.
It's like Rick up in this joint.
Rick, reverb.
Reverb.
I'm actually excited for that fight. It looks
Check for
fun.
side, make sure you're on the right side.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Good laser beam. Bombs in 5.
Watch your step.
Get these to the wall. Good laser beam here. Make sure everyone's getting a soak.
Watch your
Bomb is in
step.
5 seconds. If you're low, top up. Everyone's good.
Watch your step.
I'll be the this direction bait.
Last bomb coming out.
Watch your feet.
And of course, he
Oh, it's
targets
the best
me
one.
that time.
I believe bombs in 5. Top yourself up if you need it.
Watch your feet.
Rallies up.
The one time the fucker targets me, it's when I'm like, get in this corner to make some room.
Remove if you have to. Oh, we got some great baits. I mean, it might have been a scary spot, but it looks
What
great.
the? I'm really sick of that.
Help so.
Beam out to the right. Bombs in 5. Top yourself up if you need it. Defensive if you need it.
Defensive.
spread.
The fuck? I don't remember ever getting hit that hard by that ability. Now all of a sudden it's every time.
Beam out to the right again. Bombs in 5. Top to flip to get low.
Watch your feet. Defensive. Help soak.
Yeah, that time it
last
did
bomb.
like nothing. I had meta up randomly.
Bombs going off in 5. If you're low, defensive or top yourself.
Watch your feet.
Everyone to the middle. Help out. We'll save the rest for DPS once we get 2. So as soon as we get a second rest, we'll get dark up here. Already swap sides, pre-move, yeah. Oh, I'm so fucking slow. First good bait.
Watch your step.
Bomb is in 7, 6, 5. Pop yourself up if you need it.
Watch your step.
Get dark up. Then you're gonna have to run to your side. Images to the side.
Watch your step.
Try your best not to get knocked into.
Watch your feet.
Sort of like on the bomb.
That's the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Oh, I'll take late for not calling out the heal there for defensive usage. Unless like the bomb
No,
was
that
super
was
cooked.
our side.
Those
We
beams.
got cooked. We got cooked.
Beams place bet.
We were in lava, and simultaneously, the only way we could get launched to safety was in lava.
I got trapped by 4 effects. I had the image on me, so I went to the outside, and then the circles started spawning underneath of me, but I was next to an electricity thing on the ground already, and my stat count was high, so as soon as I started trying to move, I got stunned.
Oof. I will say it was nice when I was rep palading this, and if my stack count got high, I could just bubble and just run around. Very fun.
I did the fun thing where I went to go kick a gorilla toy over here, and it ended up over here.
I swapped Phony with you, and I realized actually having the monks in separate groups is probably... Oh no, it was too melee, got switched.
Yeah, at one
So
point I
whatever,
thought I
repair
heard
mount?
you out there coughing. And I'm like, the hell's going on?
Oh, everyone on their yaks. Come on, yak it up.
Just a couple minutes ago I
I want to use the bear. Root, stop moving.
checked
Oh
my
my
phone and I
God,
saw
oh
you
my
were
God.
out back
Mammoth
covering the
gang.
crops.
All my homies hate yaks.
Hmm?
Bears are superior.
Check your
Are you
flask.
serious?
Imagine not having alchemy.
Imagine.
Where?
Only reason I took it.
Where?
So I got one of two locations I'm looking at. Waiting for tomorrow to have a shooting.
She bought a damn
7,
pear
6,
tree.
5. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
pears!
Okay, I'll give it to you in impulse.
I do love pears. You know what? I hate trees.
She's fucking dead.
Fresh fruit.
5, 4,
Nothing is better.
3, 2, 1.
Normally I wouldn't. 'Cause I'm only like a mere $8.
We paid so much money to get rid of trees.
I know.
Now you're adding trees.
Watch your step.
Good first laser.
Because that matters. It could also eventually fall on our house.
Bombs going off. This one doesn't matter. We're always
Watch
stopped.
your step.
Keep that image to the wall. Nice pop.
Watch your step.
Bombs going off in 4. Pop up if you need it.
Watch your step.
Bomb is in 5. Everyone's looking good. Start pre-moon if you need it.
Ooh. Nasty electricity over here.
Help soak.
Get over here, god damn it.
They just going out to the right.
Fucking bosses that won't fucking move.
Bombs in 4.
Defensive. Run.
Get someone in even group up. We'll keep going with only 2 dead.
We have 3 dead.
Well, they get someone up and then we'll keep going.
Oh.
Bomb's going off 2. Everyone stop. We're good. It's gonna be a big damn spread.
I hit button. You do action. Jesus Christ, game.
Help soak.
Game to the side. Nice. Bomb's going off in 3. I think that was the most topped everyone's been during bombs. Which is good shit. Good science. Start pre-moving if you need to. Make sure you're getting good for spates.
This fire doesn't really give us anywhere to go.
And beam to the right. Bomb's going off in 5. Top yourself for defensive if you need it.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Bomb's going off in 4. Defensive or hot or heal. Ugh.
I don't know where to go.
One last bomb. We have a resin 20. Just watch your feet if this laser's at us. Everyone, careful, careful, careful. Get this res on Rascal since we have it in 7. Res is available. Trib rally. Oh, yo. Personal defense for Loxone if you're gonna drop your dollar stuff die, if you have one.
We don't.
We're gonna like try tuck away in that corner. Pre-move there. Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
Help soak.
Beam out this way, then we'll get knocked back into the wall. Bomb's going off in 2. 1. Everyone's healthy. Big spread here. Okay, we'll wipe.
Help soak. Watch your
Getting there though, getting there.
Watch your
Yeah. Basically like one more cycle with execution. One more clash.
Watch your feet.
What am I doing?
The baits look a little bit hectic on that pull. Just a pain to the group. my initial thought was just like, let's hold DPS cases or hold res if a healer dies. Does it just make more sense just res whoever dies? If someone dies first, just res them so we have more people soaking all the time.
Yeah, but I think we should also just call a wipe if we get an early death.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if someone drops, res them immediately, and then if we like ever have more than 2 people die, like
yeah,
get out of there.
Yeah, DPS check is gonna be too tight.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking that pull that maybe it's trolling to hold it.
I've never pressed Fate more on any boss.
Yeah, that was definitely like, it looked like everyone was the healthiest going into every bomb that pull, which is sick as shit. Let's get rebuffs.
Talking about on your side, Utark?
What's going on, sorry?
I said you're talking about on your side. I think it might be because I've had to adjust some of my cooldowns from what Goose has sent out.
Oh, nice. I mean, that pull, like, it just looked like across the board that, like, everyone was healthy. Which, yeah, if that's a difference, that's fantastic. If people are just using their lock zones, actually. Even though I've been saying to use them.
What are you changing, Krask?
I've changed my timers because I need to use them earlier on this side because on the torque side they're not as important, and then that way they're coming up when we're getting to the bomb side.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Good laser. Bomb's going off in 5.
Watch your step.
Get CC on the images that are right against the wall. Otherwise, get your shit to the wall.
Watch your step.
Bomb in 5. If you're low defensive or stone.
Watch your step.
Last bomb. Bomb in 5. Get whiz up.
Rallies up.
Excuse me.
If you still have lockstones or health potions, make sure you're using them here if you ever get low. Priest move if you need to, if you're slow. Those baits looked great on this side. Let's go.
I was out of that.
Get tucked away.
Help soak.
Beam up to the right. Bomb in 5.
Defensive. Help soak.
Good bait. Start topping up.
God, neck itches.
Beam up to the side. Bomb in 5. Defensive or lockstone if you're low.
Defensive. Help soak.
Beam out to the wall. Perfect. Everyone's topped. Bomb in 5. Everyone's in the middle. We'll have Trib's rally on this one.
Watch your feet.
Remove if you need to.
Watch your step.
Good first laser here. Just toyed right under the boss. I'll kick it first.
That was a good bomb. Fill in the gap.
My bad, missing that call. Focusing on the toy. I'm stupid. We have a resin 50. Images to the wall. CC them, or pop them on top of other ones. Bombs going off in 5. Tops up if you need it.
Watch your step.
Last bomb coming out. Just watch your feet here. We have a resin 10. Let's get Dark up for a rally.
Way up here.
Remove if you need to, or
Rallies up.
slow. We're gonna start kind of where we started the fight, by the door. I'm putting a little world marker down.
Help soak.
Beam out to the left here, if you can. Everyone else can knock towards the middle. Yeah, it'll be tight, it's fine. Bombs in 3.
Defensive.
Second combat.
Good call, good call. Try to get on top in this little crevice if we can. I don't care where the beam goes out, just get it out to the side. Yeah. There's a toy right under the T-Rex boss, just so you know. Don't get knocked into it. Bomb in 2. I was late. Fuck me.
Defensive. Help soak.
One last bomb here. Go to the right, perfect. Great with the beam.
Watch your feet.
Bomb's going off in 5. Rally on this clash strip.
I'm down, so we need someone to get toys on the other side.
Okay. HSK, you're gonna be the main on the toy. Although we might kill it before the fate, and I don't think we risk it.
I think we should kill one.
I'm trying to move him into the opening here.
Watch your step.
Just find whatever good space you can here. Bomb's going off in 5.
Watch your step.
We see these images as soon as we can. Personal defenses, top yourself up. Get ready for the next bomb.
Skit, there's
This
an
one
image
you
behind
need
you.
to use
Watch
whatever
out.
defenses you have. Bombs going off in 5. Whatever defenses you have, don't die to this.
Watch your step.
Portal's about to go down. Everyone get ready to run off T-Rex.
Help soak.
He's dead.
Oh, just in time.
Go, come on.
Soak, 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 soak. Thank you for the grip. Blast his ass.
Oh! Come on, guys.
Finish him.
3 mil, 30 mil, 20
20
mil.
mil. 10
10
mil.
mil.
Touch of
Let's go.
death. Bro.
Yes!
Go! Finish this fight!
Oh.
That's like a job. Oh.
Second mythic boss down.
Dude, that thing was punching me at the end hard. Holy shit.
Congrats.
What is this loot? Ugh.
Brother, ew.
Belts, bracers.
Oh, that ring.
The ring looks kind of nice, though. This looks kind of nice. I do say so myself.
It's not a bad
So I
ring
figured
for
out
us.
the problem why we couldn't
Can't
kill
hear
it
you,
for
they're
so long is I
talking.
wasn't
What?
dying,
cheering
and then
you guys
finally
on.
we ran out of
Okay.
space, and I died right at the end, and we got it.
Oh,
Tradition.
Thank you for
so
being
have to
tribute.
Continue it, but yes.
Should we take a 10?
yeah, let's get to Rick
Yeah,
and then
that's a
take
perfect
10.
10.
Yeah, we're
we'll
gonna
take
we're
the
gonna
10. We'll get to Rick and we'll take 10. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
do we want to do it
The-
before? 'Cause
No, no,
are
no.
you-
Clear trash. Clear trash. Clear trash. I think. Wait, it'll take like 2 seconds, and we'll take 10.
Like,
Which is
what-
'cause, like-
if I had to lose the
What do you
ring to
think?
anybody, I'm glad it's you.
Are you swapping people though, Goose?
Maybe, but I'm like, if we don't, then we don't. Like, I'm preparing not to, but if people are online, we might swap people.
If another healer
We
wants
can
to come, I'm fine changing.
It might be easier to swap
I
if
think
we're
I
already
will
there.
be. I will be first healer out, because I have no idea how to do this.
No,
on,
no, I want to be out.
Does anyone? Oh, I didn't put the car on my freaking hotbars
Yeah, well,
on.
let's
Prod.
get to Rick, and then we'll
Come here.
figure out break and swaps and stuff.
No, I don't want to.
I'm gonna have to watch the guide during break too.
Hey.
feel like-
Good.
Rolling.
Everyone should watch the guide during break if you haven't
I
seen
watched the guide, but I already forgot what it was.
it. Yeah.
We gotta walk in little line, and you
And
gotta like
touch each
figure
other.
out.
There's a lot of
Ooh.
mind control, so we're gonna see who's fucking up very easily.
Wait, can you kill friends with mind control? That are mind control?
Yep.
Yeah, you get mind control, then we have to kill them.
You,
We need
you
to
kill
break
them,
it.
but you don't full kill them.
Okay, is there
we
no
see-
glitches where rogues poison stay on, like in Theater of Pain? Because I've killed at least like 5 friends in Theater of Pain.
Oof. Oh, I don't remember who told me. But did you guys know that the Theater of Pain bug with the beam is a ret issue apparently?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was me that told you.
It might have been you. It was like
Wait,
you and Jester when I was yeah. So in
Think
Theater of
Alex
Pain,
Flamethrowers and the flamethrowers in Floodgate too.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
if the laser is visible on recaps, but I do want to call shenanigans on my death, like right at the beginning of our kill. 'Cause
shenanigans.
It was like it was my pinky toe, dude.
What's the place?
Sounds
I
like
mean,
what
you're
Ghost does.
Zandalarian, that pinky toe be kind
All
of
that
big.
kooky stuff on the
It's
wall.
like a
Yeah.
gnome foot.
Thank you, whoever said with all that shit on the walls.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
It's for a cop.
And we all need to thank Alex and Lex for doing toys the entire
thank
time.
you.
Holy fuck. Miserable
Yeah,
job.
you guys, your
Big
kings
claps.
and queens.
We had it down to an art though at the end there.
Yeah.
And I've learned too, you can hit all 3 toys to the center before your thing comes out to start taking stats.
Yeah.
Which is worse, that or ducks from Amir Drasana?
Ducks, absolutely.
Ducks is worse, really, because that looked awful to me. I did a
Ducks
lot
is
of
worse
ducks.
because you lose control of your character.
Oh,
You can't do
well.
DPS or anything else.
No, you can do it. You can do damage as long as you get rid of all the shit fast enough. Just get rid of all the plants, and then you're allowed to do damage.
Bro, why is Seshi gone this week? I need a cloak right now, and he crafts all my shit.
I can craft.
I think Goose has cloak too. And yeah, Dark.
You have to be on my server or my guild.
It's
True.
my priest that can craft the cloak, so I can literally just leave the guild and jump into reroll.
Oh, you don't mind?
I don't mind.
Bet, thank you.
Are you gonna pull it all back to the door? Let's go.
You trying to do it
Massive.
during the intermission or what?
That is not there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a character with some guap real quick though.
Wait, I should pull this stuff here
By
off.
the man.
Big Lost Nation.
Was that them splitting apart, or was that somebody blasting them apart?
It was definitely me thinking I had implosive trap, and it was explosive trap.
Reverb.
Can't tell you how hopeful I get every time I see a lootable corpse.
The lieutenants are the only ones that drop BOEs, and there's one at like every boss, around every boss area. So, good luck.
Not today.
Richard Reverberation.
Throw up that break.
Yeah. Okay, break.
Alright.
If you, I don't know, so I think we were gonna have multiple people who are basically willing to bow out for this boss, probably more than we have people
Alright,
coming in.
I'll be right
tonight.
back.
there.
Don't. No.
All right.
I live here?
Yeah, but you're
We're
not
back.
from there. There's a difference.
I had this troll video that I found online on TikTok where the guy was like, all right, let's say you get a bowl of white rice from a Chinese place, right? But tartar sauce isn't available. What do you put on the rice? I kind of think, wait, what?
What?
Exactly.
You know what? I want
Really?
to see the person ballsy enough to actually walk into a Chinese restaurant, like the type of authentic Chinese restaurant that you like. You walk in, you're like, oh, okay, that orders that white rice with tartar sauce.
I'll give it a shot.
Look, if you're walking into this Chinese place and the kid's not doing his homework up front, what are you even doing?
Yup.
I was trying not to say that. 'Cause I felt like that.
He's doing his
I can't
homework.
fuck.
Little
Nothing
shit.
bad
Maybe in
about
the
that. Just a
kitchen cooking my
fact.
rice.
There's nothing offensive about it. It's just the kids are always there. They're doing their homework.
That's
in
supposed
the
to be
front.
that second part there where he was like, hey, why aren't they working in the back thing? That's a little much. But like doing the homework in front means that it's a family business and the kid's focused on succeeding in life.
Wouldn't be me.
Or just not getting beat.
What's the difference?
Jordan, please, they're professionals. The beatings are out of customer sight, okay?
No, they're not.
No, they're definitely not.
I could swap to tank for this, but I do believe on Mythic Prog, 3% less damage from bosses is better.
Yeah,
No, we got.
we got
we'll have
tanks.
Dan.
We got
Yeah,
tanks.
we'll have Dan.
Oh,
Dan
okay.
is gracefully volunteered.
And then when Han is here, I'll be the third tank, and Dan can blast away.
All right, yeah, I would just cause like I figure like 3.6% less damage helps a shit ton like on everything.
I just watched the wrong video. Apparently, that's doing the 2 tank strat. So what's the difference with the 3 tank strat?
Basically, the tank is the only person the third tank's the only person who ever like soaks the pylons. Like so.
Okay, but you still need 2 people to go and clash.
Yep. That's the only difference.
Oh, okay.
I could not figure out what was making people get mind controlled.
So if you
like 2 waves.
If you get hit by the little, if you don't soak the sound cannon, right, and then if you get hit by the little sort of disc things twice in 6 seconds.
Gotcha.
Well, and so soaking the sound cannon is if you get drops below 75% HP, right? So if the sound cannon's coming out, and for whatever reason, like 4 people decide not to soak it, and like everyone just gets MC'd, like it's just a wipe, right? Like it does not a lot of damage if everyone's soaking it. So that's why everyone's gonna stacked. Range will go moon, orange, purple. Tank and the boss in melee will be red, green, blue. And after intermission, we'll reset on yellow and just bounce back and forth, baby. And so yeah, because they're all stacked on moon, if you get the little frontal on you, make sure you aim it at the ranged on moon, so the ranged don't have to move into it, right? Just make sure it's being aimed at them.
We're doing this stacking strat. Oh, thank God. I love this strat.
Is there? I didn't even see another one.
No, I've done it on heroic with my other group, and it just seemed like so easy for the stuffs.
And I might need to adjust.
Always with my other group.
I'm in 2 other groups.
Ben, over to you.
Oh, I was just gonna say I might need to adjust the world markers if any of them are too close.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
realize
they look about right.
The one thing I was gonna add is I've been following like the raid leader exchange Discord on like this fight, and one thing that everyone asks over and over again and gets told the same answer every time is like, should my melee switch to the far barrel? And the answer is if the other barrels are dead and the far barrel is not yet dead, yes.
Barrels die.
They're a lot beefier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
we're
any
missing barrels occasionally on heroic. I mean, we didn't the last time we do it, but we were missing barrels here and there. No excuses for that here.
Well, they spawn a lot like cleaner with stacking like this.
Yep. Yeah, as long as the boss is like in along the walls, like you get better spawns for sure.
There will
but-
still a lot of times be one like off in Narnia though.
There will almost always be one off in Narnia, but like especially when there's 2 in Narnia, like melee, don't be greedy. Okay.
Yeah, the only barrel on the meters that matters is the one that detonates and kills us all.
And if one of you names
some-
change the barrel.
Give me 2 seconds. Just switching a build.
Oh yeah, check your specs.
I'm good.
I have many wares.
Does Disco Ball do anything? Achievement probably, huh?
Sits there and
It's a
looks
good
pretty.
time.
Everyone's ready? We just gotta pull in, fucking rip it, bud.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna rip it good.
Let it
Can
rip,
we
bud.
Can we take the markers off
my.
Alex today?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My bad.
Nah, keep it marked.
I was gonna say they don't have like a thing they have to do the whole fight and just ignore doing.
Yeah, exactly. I thought they were
They're bo-
designated amp clickers.
Max and Alex are gonna show up both playing Warlocks next week. Like, no, we gotta stand still. We can't move.
Is that what Callie said?
I cannot move.
4, 3, 2.
I'm melee now. I'm survival.
Come to Skull to start.
Watch your step.
Back up melee.
Kill ads. Watch wave.
Barrels down. Hard swap to barrels.
Help soak.
Sound cannons being aimed at moon. It's perfect. Everyone in. As soon as we get these blue circles, we're breaking the pylon that just dropped. Okay, run to the pylon. Break it. 2 people have to overlap on top of it. Perfect.
Watch your step.
Rounds up.
Oh, bullshit.
Watch wave.
Get a res out on Rascal here.
Help soak.
Watch the balls. Good aim for the cannon. Break Phony out as soon as you can.
Kill ads.
Overlap. Blue circle, you need to run to the pylon. You have to overlap each other, not just, it's not like a brood. There you go.
Watch your step.
So, we only used soak twice. We lost our tank, so it should be okay. Okay, that's wipe, that's wipe. So, the one good thing is if 4 people will run to the same pylon, it'll only ever break 2 of you, so the other people can immediately run to the other.
Watch wave.
Oh, did we miss a barrel in the first set? Oh shit, I totally thought
Yes, we
that.
did miss a barrel.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, where the fuck did all that damage come from? That answers that question.
Yeah, I had to blow him early for sure.
Oh my.
I'm sorry,
Do that
what?
again?
Yep.
You heard it.
Gotta take care of the boys, you know?
Phrasing.
Bro job, bro job.
Yeah, and barrels, that didn't technically immediately wipe us, but if we're blowing cooldowns early to deal with it, it's a wipe. It's a matter of time.
Did someone change their name to Barrel 2, by the way?
I see. I totally forgot you could change your name and details. It looked like all the frontals were. Do the frontals not target melee? I actually don't know that. Because if they only ever target range, it's fucking. That's easy.
Name.
Come on, computer. That's sound cannon. Oh, god damn it, gotta go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, maybe Maybe I should just start with it. My first hit hurts.
Watch your step.
Back up melee. Into red.
Watch way.
Soak coming up shortly. Switch the barrels. And as soon as we get the blue circles, we're running straight to break that. Nice. Break Alex out. Blue circles coming up. Yeah, I need to move these world markers a little bit further apart.
Watch your step. Watch way. Help
Soak coming up, and then we get the blue circles right after. Get ready to move to them as soon as they're ready. Watch the dots, watch the dots. And blue circles moving. Start going to the other one. There's one on red too. Yep.
Rallies up.
Get ready to watch your feet. Let's get a res on Alex. So, oh, one barrel by the boss. Oy, oy, oy. Get Trib Rally right after. Circles are going to the pillar. Yeah, those barrels are bad. It's a little bit harder for me to see the range barrel, so I don't know. Goose, if you want to call out like range barrel, if it's ever like separated.
I would honestly rather someone else do it. This healing's pretty intense
easy.
these first few pulls.
I mean,
literally,
we're all hitting 2.5, 3 mil. It's not bad.
Yeah, so it's just a hard swap to it, basically. And then
Yeah. I think I'll probably be able to do it like once the muscle. Well, actually, I don't know if I'll be actually playing this fight, but.
So, I was at like 33 stacks. I was taking like 6 million a second.
Oh, so you don't. I think the number that the drain tank doesn't want to get to is 30. I think you want to do no more than 30, and you don't need to fully drain each pillar either. So I don't know if you were doing that, but.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I fully drained the first one, but.
Yeah, so that's probably just you don't need to take it all the way to 0. And like 30 is your hard limit for stacks. I think was the answer.
What causes the mind control again?
If not enough people soak the sound cannon, that's the line.
So
but more specifically, is if you drop below 75% HP by the soak.
In the sound cannon, and if you get double hit by the white circles on the floor in 6 seconds, that mind controls them.
That's the big one. Is those white circles are mind controlling a lot of people.
Not only like those white circles will mind control you, they also put a big personal dot on you.
That's what that Tanitus thing is, or whatever it's called, right? Tinnitus? Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Tinnitus, yeah.
Tanitus. I just realized what it was.
I can't hear you over the ring in my ears.
Okay. So it's a second barrel miss though. Let's definitely work on cleaning that up. Just start right off rip, right? Let's get to intermission without letting a barrel go off. That's kind of crazy. And then dodging circles. It was also, I was trolling a bit. I didn't realize I was too close to this pillar. It charged up super quick, and there's just constant raid damage going out way earlier than there needs to be. So that's my bad. Oh, I'm being misdirected. Okay, I see. Why I'm ripping aggro. I got it still then.
Oh no, I did that because you said you were gonna take it this time.
Oh, okay, perfect. Templar hits hard.
Watch your step.
Back up melee.
Killad, watch way. Torn
Switching to the barrels as soon as they're down. Everyone on barrels, everyone on barrels. Soak's about to come out. Make sure you're on that world marker. And then blue ring's about to come out. Let's get Alex up right here. To the pillar.
Shit, is he facing this way?
Watch your step.
Get off me.
Watch wave. Taunt boss. Help soak.
Aimed at the range, aimed at the range. There we go, it's getting a little bit closer. And then we'll get Wiz out. Breaking the pillars, one needs to move over to melee.
Kill ads.
I think I already switched to
Rise
barrels.
up.
Switch to barrels, there's too far. Melee, get ready to watch your
Watch your
feet.
step.
Watch your feet. On these barrels, on these barrels. One on the blue world marker that's barely touched.
Kill ads.
Good job killing that in time. Last set of barrels, this is the last set of barrels. Switch to the barrels.
No, I'm at 25 stacks and these two are just
Watch wave.
They're supposed to be at full, like,
Phase it range.
at the intermission.
Get knocked
So, like,
back.
the first ones, if I remember correctly, are supposed to be, like, basically full at the start of intermission. Because, like, those
Yeah, so-
will go off and leap us over the ring or something like that.
It kind of basically what it means is so, Dan, as long as they don't get extra charge, you'll soak the one on Skull. You'll soak the one on Red, and I think you soak the one on Moon. And then you don't need to, and you do it like right from the beginning, and then you never need to soak another one again for that first intermission. Like the first two will get right to full, proc like for a second or two, and then we'll hit intermission and it'll go away. If that makes sense.
Hold on.
Between soaking the 3, I should still stay under 30 because I just felt like that I was getting way more charge, and they were like, if I hadn't.
Yeah, so I'm reading this shit right now, and so there's an addition to the third tank strat that most people are also doing, which is if you break a pillar with your zaps, give it a quick drain. And that's the only time a non-tank is draining the pillar, and it's kind of intuitive because if you're going over to zap it, just give it a quick drain, and then return to the rest of your fight activities. And then the third tank has a much easier time just taking care of everything else.
Easy. If you're the two people that break it, make sure you give it a little click, give it a little love. We missed a barrel by like, I know there's like 2 or 3 people dead already. I don't think that would have made up for it, but we missed a barrel by like 60% HP at the end there before intermission. Boss dam does not matter, especially like we're heading to intermission. Boss dam does not matter right there. We're gonna do like 3 phases basically regardless. So yeah. Good job sniping the one right before that though.
Can I say one thing?
Of course.
I saw like 2 faulty zaps after the first 2 pillars went out, and there was still a circle. I don't know if it's bad, but we could probably just pop the shield on that second tower. Like there were 2 faulty zaps just standing in range while there was still a shield up.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, so what you
Wait,
suggesting
do you
here?
not just
That
break
took me a
every
second.
shield? Aren't the zaps supposed to break every shield? Like, is that, am I wrong?
No, you get extra, especially for the first one.
Yeah, so like there was a shield here which we popped, and then there was one still here, and then there were 2 people with faulty zaps standing on Moon still.
That was true. There were 2 people standing in raid with
Yeah.
faulty zap, which was like, at least get out of raid.
Okay. Good. I'm following now. Yeah, I mean that's the same as Heroic, right? Like if you have a fucking damage ring around you, like get away from the group. Also, we fixed it mid-pull, but make sure if you get the frontal line, you're aiming it at where the raid is stacked. So it'll be like at one of the world markers that is moon, orange, or purple. Let's give it a go though. I'd rather like get a couple of pulls in and like do more troubleshooting after like 3 or 4.
Which tank is grabbing aggro first?
Utark.
Thank you. not gonna say I'm trying to be the first one to attack, but that might be the case.
I'm surprised you didn't die in Cauldron when you got smacked a
Oh,
few times.
cheat
It
death!
drops to, like,
Cheat death was
5%.
miraculous.
2, 1. Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Killad, watch way.
You already switched these barrels. Onto the barrels, onto the barrels.
Help so.
Good aim for the cannon. Faulty Zap's coming up, ready to break this pillar.
Give it a quick drain after you break it.
Then melee, get ready to watch your
Watch
feet.
your step.
Faulty Zaps, you immediately go and break. Yeah, perfect.
Watch way.
Oh, not perfect.
Help so.
Aim that range as soon as you can. Break, make GLO suck. And hard switch these barrels as soon as they're down. Barrels, barrels, barrels. Watch your feet melee.
Killads.
Last set of ads. Switch to ads hard. Kill these. No excuse for these to be alive. Barrels, barrels, barrels. And then get Windrush down. This barrel's still like full HP.
Rally's up.
Phase change. Upward.
Personal defenses here and lockstones. Oh, big.
Get knocked upward.
I think we had 2 barrels pop.
Get knocked upward.
I only personally saw one, but yeah, if there's 2, obviously
Oh,
bad.
yeah, grand finale dot.
Get knocked upward.
It only ticks for 1.8 mil, something like that.
Yeah,
The first one had 2.1 mil, and then the second later another 2.1 mil.
Oh no, I.
I love a fight where I can yell at the DPS. Let's go, dude.
I mean, just heal through the dot. The fuck?
We're off the hook. Healers are off the hook, dude.
Did that feel more manageable, Dan? With the people popping helping?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
How much, so DPS, you can go and do like a kind of a half drain on it, a big drain. Like, don't just like drain it for a little bit. And big thing, okay, I didn't know this until last week, so there's a chance some of you don't know this. You can hit buttons while draining. You don't need to stand there. Like, you can still cast spells, you can still cast whatever, you like, you can and drain. So, maybe I'm the only idiot, but that feels big. But barrels, I mean, outside of barrels, it looked decent. It looked decent. That last barrel needs to go down, though.
I think that last set of barrels is going to be mostly on the non 2-minute classes, because 2 minutes come up like right after, or like right before they blow up.
Yeah, and it's also, I mean, like, we're going to be running at the same time, too. So, like, especially on ranged, because melee's going to eventually have to get moving. We'll have
It's one of
Windrush
those
and Roar,
things where
so.
you set up DBM to play an air horn as soon as the barrels spawn.
My bad for the death there, too. I was looking at other shit and did not hit a defensive.
2, 1.
Did not mean to ping you.
Watch your step.
Watch feet.
Collide. Watch way.
Hard switching to barrels.
Help soak.
Let's get Alien out of my control as soon as these barrels are out.
Give those pillars a drain after you zap.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Watch way.
Next soak's about to happen.
Help soak.
Aimed at range, aimed at range.
Collides.
Gary, switch these barrels. It's gonna be 2 more sets. This set and 1 more after it.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet. Moving to the last world marker. Job killing the far one ranged.
Collides.
Adds barrels, barrels, barrels. Hard to switch to them.
Pillars a drain after you pop.
Range get the solo.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Nice. Get ready to run to the back of the room where we started. We'll get Dan up. Do not get hit by the white circles during this. They hurt like hell and you will get mind controlled.
Get knocked out, Blood.
We'll get Dark's Rally on the next one.
Rally's up.
Get knocked
Lock
out.
zone, health pot if you need it. Yeah, this pillar's making this little puff. The one right in the middle. Oh, wipe here. Just stay in the wave. We killed all the barrels though. That's freaking... Hell yeah. That's what that is.
Watching Tribs low RP block my mind control.
Watch your step.
I'm assuming that that pillar just got put on a range player that was breaking another pillar or something. Is what my guess is. But otherwise, I mean, just make sure you're stacked on the world markers. Because when we get ones like that, it makes dodging the white circles in intermission like nearly impossible.
Help soak.
So there's a note, I don't know if this is what's fucking us, but it says keep in mind the very first pillar of the phase will overlap the breaking with a pillar bait. So if you don't want bad spawns, you'll need to delay soaking that one to bait pillar out first.
Like the first time you get circles, you're saying?
That's how I'm understanding it. I don't know if that's the timing that's fucking us with the bait or if
I mean, that's the only time we've gotten a bad pillar, it looks like, unless I'm not seeing it. It's hard to see exactly where the pillars are, from my perspective.
Many farewells.
Alright. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, okay. Alright, easy enough to hold breaking that first one then, for the pillar to come out. In that case, like, if you get the circles in range, like, try to back up a little bit, just so, like, they still, like, here. So you're out of the main group, but you're still, like, in a good spot to bait the pillar. Seems like an easy change.
One thing that I saw there were 2 range that went to the melee pillars and made the melee run to a ranged pillar. So if you're ranged, try not to go to the melee pillars. I
Cool.
don't know who
Glad
it
to
was,
have you.
but a melee had to go from like triangle to skull or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's hopefully obvious kind of moving forward. Like, if 2 melee get it, they do the melee one. Always let melee get a melee one.
I think it was 3 range and 1 melee on the one that I'm talking about. And the 2 range took the, like, X.
Everyone's trying to be heroes. And go the long distance. Make sure you're repaired, by the way. Quickly before we do the pull here. A few people were red, I saw it. Throw up that timer, baby.
Alright, here we go.
2, 1.
5 pulls in, we're making it to intermission. Can't really complain.
Watch your step.
Beat.
Torn bush. Watch wave.
Oh, those look like good barrels. Get that fat cleave, they die easy.
Whoa, whoa.
First soap coming out.
Help soak.
Aim at range, aim at ranged. Nice, good movement. When these circles come out, hold for a second.
Active tank probably shouldn't soak. I don't know
Hold,
if everybody
get
has
the
to
range
or
bait
not.
here. And then go. If you're melee, you can head over, that's fine. Perfect, now break it. Get maze up.
Rally's up.
Watch wave. Torn boss. Help soak.
Aim it at the ranged. Break Dan out as soon as we can.
Kill ads.
You already switch to the barrels. Let's get a trip rally here.
Watch your step.
Personal defensive lockstone. Try to survive this, make sure these barrels are going down. There's one right on top of the boss now.
Kill ads.
That was a
take That was just kind
kaboom.
of messy across the board, it kind of looked like.
Thank you. That was a
TP was covered by 2
was a bit of a rough fight.
overlapping instantly my control.
Masters? Oh, all monks get the TP.
I'm trying to think how many.
All the
Was
healers
it-
after this are gonna be like, no, we all want to sit. Someone else can do it.
Wasn't nearly as many pulls as
Really
it could have been.
like this fight. This feels very chill
Progress.
so far.
I feel like most of the big damage is us fucking up.
Exactly. That's why I'm not worried about it. You know, like
I think once we clean up mechanics, you guys aren't gonna have to do 2.4 million to get through this.
Alright, well.
Um,
Warcraft logs being screwy.
Yeah, just remember if you're melee, you can go over and chill by the thing. I mean, obviously keep doing DPS until the other people come over. But yeah. It looked like that bait worked. The delay worked. Delay good.
It says we have no logged pulls. And that's a lie. I bet it's because they, yeah.
5.
Some of our logs have been logged personal instead of guild.
1.
Why do I keep pinging? Fuck.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Kill ads. Watch wave. Torn boss.
Hard to switch these barrels as soon as they're up. Watch the circle at the same time. We're about to get the soak, aim it at ranged.
Sorry, sir.
Don't move to the thing yet. We're in delay this one. This is the delay. It's coming out in 2 seconds. As soon as it's done, you can, yeah. Okay, you can move over now. Break it.
Watch wave. Help soak.
Aim at range. Watch circles the whole time. This one you can run over and break immediately.
Kill ads.
And we're hard switching to barrels. Personal defenses. On the barrels.
Watch your step.
Barrel under the boss still needs love. Lockstone if you need it.
Killads.
Alright, I fucked up positioning horribly that pull and charged 2 towers.
Watch wave.
Oh, barrel 1 doing the most damage to the barrels?
Dog's snoring like she did stuff today.
Does it make... I'm not really familiar with Brewmaster. Does it make more sense for me to be drain tanking? Because just like spam Word of Glory on myself? Or Brewmaster like taking it in that sense?
The damage he takes would be staggered.
Yeah.
So I think it's less damage for him, but it's over time, so he takes it more consistently.
Realistically, probably, but I don't think I would position the boss correctly without like watching a video to pay more attention to tank positioning.
Alright, let's keep going this way. Rebuff verse.
Ah, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Get out of melee. No stuns.
Yeah, screwed up that opener.
Taunt boss. Killads. Watch wave. Taunt boss.
Hard switch the barrels. 1 round ranged.
Help
Soak's coming up. I'll hold breaking that one. Yeah, there we go. Pillar's coming out in a few seconds.
Oh, get me out of here. There we go.
Watch wave. Help soak.
Break belly out. As soon as we get these blue circles, we're breaking the pillar.
Why am I so slow?
And get ready to
There
hard
we
switch to these barrels as soon as they're broken. Blue circles, you gotta move to the melee pillar. The one on red.
Watch your step. Taunt boss. Killads.
That's gonna hurt. Lockstone. Try to strive this. Yeah, take a quick wipe. Yeah, we can't. Like when as soon as that second set of circles come up, we gotta get moving. Like the only one we're gonna hold is the first one, because that's the only kind of awkward lineup. The rest of them, as soon as they're up, move to a pillar. The quicker we break it, the quicker we drain it, less raid damage we have. And we also missed the barrel there last second. Everyone's going to take a little look at who did the most barrel damage in the logs tonight? Don't you want to be number 1 there? Who said he's gonna give you something?
It'd be misleading though, because the real heroes are the people solo focusing.
Yeah, I know, because the melee will always get to cleave a bunch. The real heroes are the
But yes,
ranged.
Listen,
Yes.
listen, if we look at the logs, bro, you don't have any barrel damage. You're done, bud.
I don't have any log barrel damage.
Healers are off the hook.
Not good.
Healers can never do anything wrong.
Listen, I don't know shit about rogues. You can just be lying to me.
Yeah, the only thing
I'm gonna believe
that
you.
matters. The only thing that matters is if a barrel dies, if a barrel explodes and it's the far barrel, and every single fucking.
Oh,
melee
I'd
was
swap for
it.
that.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Everything else, like, I'm too stupid to know what's what, right? So.
Dude, I'm not gaslighting. I can prove it 100%.
He's gaslighting us.
Hold on.
We don't give a shit about damage in this
We've only had one pull up intermission where we didn't miss a barrel, so like
Okay.
it really does have to be a focus. Yeah, like if you know your class and the best way to do AoE damage to cleave the melee ones is that, like, obviously do that. Yeah.
Because I can't reapply poisons and bleeds to each barrel to do AoE damage. Otherwise, I'm not doing any damage if I just swap off, you know. I will learn Outlaw though for this fight next week or Sunday.
I think he's lying.
I'm not.
Do you
lying.
mean sticks on Sunday? Right? Sticks
Oh,
on Sunday.
let's get it! Let's get it!
1.
Surely this dies.
No choking to death.
Watch your step.
No one gets stunned. Easy.
Collide. Watch wave.
Hard switching these barrels. One's right in ranged. Watch your feet. And then frontal's gonna be aimed right at the, yeah, amazing. Hold these blue circles when they come out.
Watch your step.
Okay, you can go break. And make sure you get a drain immediately.
Watch wave.
That wasn't even close to me. What the hell? Or I'm blind. One of the two.
Break the melee one. Nice.
Collides.
Hard switches barrels. Looks like one's in range again.
Watch your step.
Finish off range barrel. Rest are about to die. Make sure it's up to that range one. Blue circle's coming up. We're breaking the ones that just got dropped. Move to break. Move to break.
Barrel.
Last set of barrels.
Watch wave.
One's far in the corner here. Oh, we're gonna miss two.
Phase change. Upward.
Yeah, I'll just eat it. We're gonna die to these two barrel outs.
Get knocked upward.
Looks like we're just a little slow at breaking towers. I don't know if that's just like, I don't know if that's fact or not. It just kind of looks like what I'm seeing. So like outside the one we're delaying, we just gotta hustle our butts over them. Obviously the barrels are bad there. We had other shit going on though.
If you have a little blue circle and you're not in the immediate action of popping a pillar, please just step a little bit outside it. Like, be off the world marker at least.
Yeah, if you're ranged, back up.
Like, you can. There's no harm in backing up or to the left or to the right. Like, it's okay. The stack doesn't need to be that tight at that second. Oh, sorry.
Burst buff. Throw it up anyways. Let's
Hooray!
fucking go.
He canceled the timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, that was weird.
Watch your step.
No stuns. Back up.
Killad, watch wave.
Hard switching the barrels.
Help soak.
Break as soon as the amp drops
Watch
here.
your step.
Go ahead, break it.
Watch wave. Help soak.
A break on red. Perfect.
Killads.
Get over there. You just gotta hug each other. Yeah. Barrels. Switch to barrels. Just stay out of the group. Next pillar's about to drop.
Watch your step.
Kill these barrels. Many people switch over to the ranged one.
Killads.
There were two like in Narnia.
Yeah.
Completely
We
separate.
also had a ranged pillar in melee, like behind the boss.
Watch wave.
So it drops out a random ranged player.
Are you talking about the barrels?
The first barrels are so much easier because I think we're still bloodlusted.
They're completely random. From everything I've seen, that's why people complain about this fight.
Yeah, and I also think from at least like the times we've done it in heroic, right? It's been like 4 or 5 times. It always seems like the first one is always just a nice cluster, and then after that they always like throw one off to the side somewhere.
Amplifier baits go on a player that isn't in range of the boss rather than a ranged player.
Oh, so it's like the opposite of
Yeah,
the T-Rex. So that just means there was like a melee player who was slightly out of range. Okay. Cool. That's good to know actually though.
For that last set of overlaps, was there an extra set sent out? Because
We did have one person sitting with the blue circle that didn't need to. Like, all the pillars were open, it looked like. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, the blue things. There's 2 groups that went before, and then I went to go out and overlap mine, and there was a Tarn sitting in the raid and wasn't moving, so I was like, oh, I guess that means we're not supposed to go out. And I might have triggered something to land on me.
There are instances where we will have extra. If that's the case, yeah, you just have to make room. And if you're melee, just everyone else can move out of your way because we're melee and we can walk freely and hit our buttons.
I'm noticing Dan's stacks are getting really high. I don't know if it's a Dan issue, but again, reminder: if you're popping a pillar, pop a defensive, give it a quick drain. It's the only time you have to drain a pillar. But please do it if you pop it with your zap circle. Because if people aren't doing that, Dan's stacks are gonna climb.
Will you raid check already?
No, I don't think so.
Everyone loves RNG fights.
All right, let's sniff this intermission.
Five, 4, 3,
Knew somebody else was gonna do it.
Watch your step.
Back up.
Collide. Watch wave.
Oh, why is he on me?
Hard to switch these barrels as soon as they're up.
Help so.
I was sitting there waiting for Ben to move him.
Watch your step.
I don't know if I
Okay, break it.
DPS.
You can break the second one,
I
second
guess
set
I would
right
have
there.
had to have
Take this up.
DPS ripped because I didn't taunt.
Watch wave. Taunt boss. Help soak.
I didn't.
Collides.
Ready to hard swap these barrels. Onto the barrels.
Watch your step.
Where the hell am I supposed to go?
Back up. We're about to get the next breaks here.
Collides.
We never get a res out on Goose here.
Rallies up.
It's fine. We're gonna wipe there. My bad getting mind control there too.
Yeah, I was in a bit of a tough spot between a pillar and a couple of zappy circles, and I decided to eat a pillar instead of the zappy circles, and it killed me. So it's a bad decision.
Oh, let's Mage Food, get another pull in quick here. Reverse.
I was gonna say that one.
What's
Chris
the
first.
magic ability that's showing up that's dispellable?
So it's possibly somebody getting mind controlled and then having dots left on them.
I think this is showing up even without somebody getting mind control. I don't know what it is. I've been dispelling it, but apparently it's not. Must not be important.
I also am catching the mind control as being dispellable, but it's not.
No, somebody actually dispelled my mind control because they got it off like really quick.
Huh.
There's a little lag time between when you're going friendly, growing with the buff, and then you're actually mind controlled enemy. So
Yeah,
if
it
you can
might
hit it
be-
fast enough, do it.
It might be. My guess is the dot from the white circle.
Oh no! It's when somebody is mind controlled and they're putting poisons and shit on other people. So I'm dispelling the dots. That's what's going on.
Oh, is that what happened? What, did he get my poison still?
Someone's getting poisoned and stuff. Yeah, so I'm like cleansing
Oh.
it, going, where's this stuff coming
So
from?
it is doing okay. Dark, I was the one trying to attack you, and I was attacking you in the far back, but I guess it leaves poisons on you. So
Yeah,
Yeah, this was a previous build that I'd got insta dispelled.
Because I had 12 dispels, so I was like, what the hell's going on?
Nice.
One. Watch your step.
Alright, back up. No stuns.
Collide. Watch wave.
Hard switching these barrels. Get onto the barrels. And then get ready for the soak right after.
Help soak.
Hold breaking with these blue circles. Hold break. As soon as you see the brown circle appear, you can break.
Watch your step. Watch way. Help soak.
Make sure we're breaking both here.
Kill ads.
And get swaps to the ads as soon as you break. People breaking, drain with the defensive. Oh, ads, just far one by the first pillar.
Watch your step. Kill ads.
Make sure we're breaking the pillars that just dropped. And switch to the barrels. It's the last set of barrels, really important. Everyone on barrels. There's one at purple world marker too.
Watch way.
You ready to run? Finish off the last one. Finish off the last one.
Phase change.
Dark rally. Don't touch the white dots. Lock stone if you're low. Lock stone if you get low.
Get knocked backward.
Did we see the barrel?
I think we had a barrel.
Yeah, we missed one.
Did.
There was one.
Yeah, we did.
Right at the end. It was so close, but
It was like at 2%. I actually couldn't tell. Yeah.
It was 20.
Get knocked backward.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind. I thought it was really close. That's the last set. I mean, that's always going to be the hardest one because intermission starts basically like as the barrels are dropping. So like we gotta switch to those immediately. You can kind of out. Yeah, the fourth dealer. What was I just gonna say? Fuck. We can kind of outrun the shockwave. So like, if we need to stay in longer to try to kill those barrels, like that's more important. Don't like pre-run super quick if you have to. Like those need to die. Get rebuff Raylan.
Damn, Drib, 121 million to the barrels.
Yeah, it's nice when my cooldowns reduction actually work.
Ooh. Also, we should be Vanticing this because, you know, we kill this. Ain't no way we kill Styx this week. Styx is gonna be like a lot of pulls. I don't know why I didn't think that. But
Half the time I can't even get Whirlwind back up by the next set of barrels.
again, range just in case. Hard focus. Range as soon as the barrel spawn. Hard focus the far one. If you're cheating and getting cleave in on the ones that melee can handle on their own, it's probably killing barrels. Or killing us rather, because the barrels aren't dying.
Five, four.
Alright, come on, Rick.
2, 1. Watch your step.
Don't get stunned.
Oh.
Someone got stunned, didn't they?
I popped my defensive too early. I could immune it.
Switch
I
to
guess.
barrels. Switch to barrels. Switch to barrels. This one's always easy.
Help soak.
Oh yeah, I see your poison on Trib there.
You're just gonna get.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny. Hold this one until the brown circle appears. Go, break it now.
Watch wave. Help soak.
Watch circles.
Oh no!
Soaks have looked really good. We've cleaned that up a lot. Breaking both of them. You're going to the original moon. There you go.
Nice grouping.
Yeah, kill these barrels. Let's go.
Watch your step.
Who gave me deep wound? Alright, so I'm not the only one leaving stuff on.
Okay, just notice we have 2 pillars over there, so everyone's running towards melee. Everyone's running to the melee mark. And get a res out for Phony. Switch the barrels, this is the last set, they need to die. No excuses.
Ellie's up.
Oh, we're missing 2 of them for sure. We're missing 1 of them. Trib Rally, Lockstone, and Health Pot when you get low. It's a 15-second thought.
Get knocked outward. Get knocked outward.
I hopped in from Narnia,
That was a weird
managed
delay.
to get in, got blasted up, landed on a bubble thingy. Thing.
2% better than our previous best pull getting there. That's kind of nice.
Watch your
What? That's 2%. It could be on barrels.
That
I had to take it away from us, huh?
Nope, that second set was full stacked on melee. I bet that's where it came from.
Oh, you know what? That's exactly it.
And that's when the pillar was put into the melee position. I was going to call that out earlier. It was when barrels dropped and melee had positioned to cleave that they get too far away from the boss.
So yeah, big note, melee, like especially when you're cleaving barrels, like try to stay in range of the boss if there's evidence like that. Like most of them will go, they'll go away in intermission, so it's not the end of the world. It just makes clearing them a little bit more difficult.
The one thing we can also do is potentially move the boss slightly towards the barrels, like slightly, just so the melee is in range. But that's up to you guys.
The other thing is, if there's just the one that's like a little bit outside range, can 100% handle that. Like, you don't have to full cleave if it's gonna screw pillar spawning. It all depends on what we want to do about that.
Yeah, mage. All range should be single priority, basically. Any far spawning barrels, range responsibility. Having said that, if all other barrels are dead and the range barrel is still up, every melee needs to full sprint over the last surviving barrel. If you're ranged and you're DPSing the big cluster of barrels by the boss, and there's a solo barrel up, you're misplaying. Yeah, if there's 2 ranged, I don't know, bro. Fucking God bless us. Figure it out.
ARNG.
Get a repair if you need it here.
Everybody loves
Oh, I
it.
got all stuffy.
Nose itch.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Nothing.
Watch your step.
Okay.
Instead of taunting, I was typing in a chat window.
He just forgot to put Righteous Fury on. It's okay.
He tried to give
Someone-
me a hug.
Hard to switch to these barrels.
Help soak.
Look, range have their own little cleave barrels for a change.
My neck is killing me.
Hold this break until we get the next pillar drop.
Watch your step.
Totally workable.
Watch way. Help so.
Breaking the pillars, this dropped.
Kill ads.
You need to get over there, whoever the last person is. Yeah, all four need to go on these ones, yeah. Switch the barrels, there's one by the first pillar.
Watch your step.
Finish off these barrels. We have to break these two pillars, and we're cooking. This is the last set of barrels coming out. As soon as you're back from the pillars, everyone's killing it. Barrels, barrels, barrels. There's one super far.
Rally's up.
I think we need to like commit some melee to help deal with these far ones.
Oh.
Like on that specific one at the very least.
Am I gonna
I'll occupy on the
accidentally?
melee ones pretty much until
Also,
they
make
expire.
Sure you don't
Yeah.
soak too much on the thing. I saw someone get to like 40 stacks.
Someone got to 40 stacks as a DPS.
Dan, I'm pretty sure that's Dan.
Got to be Dan, right?
But even Dan shouldn't be getting to 40 stacks, so...
Nah, fucking dead way before 40.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, I released.
Jam.
Shame.
Oh, I fucking... Hot Fuzz is an amazing movie, Wiz.
How do you release and not at least hit the jumper cables?
I don't have them on this character.
If you just talk to the guy, it gives it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot of work.
Same, dude.
She's gotta go upstairs? Upstairs? You're too crazy.
What the fuck is wrong with my chat right now? I keep on setting Dark the same message. What the fuck?
We have someone at 8%, so you should repair, my friend.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Sorry.
Man, who gets that low? That's crazy.
I like to live
Only
life
you have to repair literally every M+ dungeon.
Yeah, because I don't do it in the middle of the dungeon because I cleared that stuff, and then the next dungeon I'm like, oh, I gotta repair.
How many
the previous
times he's
dungeon.
like, "Oh, my weapons are red."
Every
I'm ready.
dungeon.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
That's a lie.
You're gaslighting this whole raid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm about done hearing Ricka reverb.
Watch your step.
Don't get stunned. Back up.
It's a big problem with WoW
Very hard to
fights
swap these
is
barrels. One up by the front wall.
they have so many opening sayings and death sayings that it's like, okay, I'm just...
Help, sir.
By the time you kill a boss, you're sick of hearing them.
See, had a little dispel there.
Breaking our friends out. We're holding this one. Try to get a good bait.
Watch your step.
And then you go now, yeah.
Backpedaling like a noob.
Watch wave.
Playing too much Final Fantasy.
Watch circles come through while we soak.
Getting used to that legacy
Let's
movement.
break this last pillar. Get over. Two, you're just gonna have to get out of the group.
Kill ads.
And we're hard switching the barrels. Get the soak on with the defensive. Barrels, barrels, barrels.
Watch your step.
Last set of barrels here. Everyone's hard switching barrels. Everyone's hard switching barrels. Achilles. They're pretty grouped. No excuses here. This is the best one we'll have.
Ellie's up.
Taunt boss. Taunt boss.
Finish off these barrels.
Phase change.
I think it popped.
Get knocked out.
Yeah, it's pretty unreal. Like, if we have one, it's unrealistic to survive it. Like, unless we're, like, hard saving, like,
really
major
tough
healer
knockout.
cooldowns.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
the barrels
It
was
doesn't
Nope.
matter, honestly. I feel like the way that these pillars are is a little rough for the like stacking in them when the things are going off.
I've
Yeah, if they're ever
noticed
too
that-
close. Sorry.
That the second to last set of barrels gets spawned and then baited right as we're trying to like bust out the or like break open the pillars, and that's why we end up with really unfortunate placements on them. And I don't think there's a way around that.
The last set of barrels gets out. The barrels
No,
can't
the
be
second,
baited.
the second to last set of barrels. I thought that they targeted like near players.
Nah, they're
kinda
just
why
like
the
they're
first
just like
set was
scattered
barrels
around
are,
the boss,
barrels
basically.
are pure random. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's a circle around the boss, and there's just like kind of a % chance of like where they'll fall around that circle around the boss.
So it's just
That's
nice on
why-
the first one because he's next to the boss or wall. sorry.
Yeah, I think this is speculation. I think the first one is coded to just be easy. Like, I think it's just like that, and then it like gets more difficult. That's pure speculation.
I believe that.
But that's why, like, yeah, we try to take near the wall just to like kind of remove half of the radius where they can spawn, right? Because if we tank the boss like out by orange, they could spawn basically anywhere in the room, and like it's absolutely doomed.
It's probably too late today, but would it be out of the question to 2-tank it and just assign soaks so that we get an extra DPS to kill the barrels?
That's not out of the question for sure.
Yeah, and
That's
the way
definitely
I've
not
seen
out
that
of
done is the whoever are the two people that hit the thing, they're the ones that go back and soak it every single time.
Yeah. What's interesting though, like I'm not saying we shouldn't try it. The vast majority of guilds 3-tank this fight. Like if you look at the progress stats on Warcraft logs.
Yeah, we could talk about it between Sunday. Let's get one more pull in here. We got time for one more pull, so let's do it. That's definitely the closest we've been to having no barrels. It's obviously possible. I don't think we're short DPS here.
I don't think so either.
5,
I'll go back
4,
to the DPS spec. It'll make all the difference in the world.
1. Watch your step.
No stuns, no stuns.
Killad, watch way.
Switching to the barrels. Got two kind of scattered ones here, so definitely have to go and contribute.
Help soak.
That's unfortunate.
We're holding the break when we get these circles in a second.
Watch your step.
Watch feet. Get maze up.
Watch way. Help soak.
Watch the boss coming through the boss.
Killads.
Hard to swap these barrels. As soon as they're up, let's break Dan out of that. Hit Phony out of it.
Watch your step.
Nice, good barrels. Breaking
Relax.
cannons, breaking towers.
Rally's up.
Watch way. Taunt boss.
Hard on these barrels, hard on these
Open the back
barrels.
loop. There you go.
Phase get knocked upward. Get knocked upward.
Yeah, so like a bit. Okay.
Get knocked upward.
Then. I feel like this fight is just gonna like click out of nowhere, and we're gonna make like a huge amount of progress in one
You
go.
get mind controlled, you won't die, Shanks.
Strategy. GG, GG.
Little reset strat.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG. Good job getting Cauldron down. Let's fucking go. Got it a mythic vault for people.
If I am beating you on barrel damage, something is seriously fucking wrong. Just FYI. As a healer.
Dude, you did 31 million damage to barrels.
I will say, if Alex does not have combustion up, he will hit like a noodle against the barrels.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. So no, like even like okay, looking at damage to barrels, like obviously melee players are gonna be number one, like kind of by default because they can hit everyone. It's gonna be,
Theramore?
like dot cleave, like anyone who's like range dot who can hit all of them at the same time, and then anyone who's single targeting the range one is gonna be at the bottom. It's really hard to judge actually how much like just because you're focusing on
Yeah,
barrel
so
doesn't
we
mean you're
got
gonna be
what?
doing a lot of damage to it, right? Compared to a melee who's hitting
A
3
mythic
all the time.
vault slot. Awesome.
So don't overly stress. Obviously, if there's like some
Here's
big,
Dornigal.
big discrepancies where, yeah, someone is like under tanks or something, we'll take a look. But of course, we'll have a look.
Yeah, I think the one thing we're gonna look for in the logs is like the barrels that detonate. Are they ranged really low on those meters on detonating barrels? That'll be an obvious problem.
Are you able to tell which, like who did what damage to what barrel? Because that could also be.
Yes.
Yeah, logs are nuts.
So like, since range are supposed to be solo focusing the barrels, if for example we find all the barrels that detonate and find like 1 or 2 range players below melee on range barrels that are detonating, that'll be a problem. I don't think we'll find that, but I mean.
I will say, Rascal. Oh my God, Skiff did a lot of damage to barrels. I mean, for a healer.
Smack barrels and Halo helps. Halo helps.
What the heck? That's crazy.
Look at these barrels. All the barrel namers. Got like 4 barrels.
I'll say, yeah. Wiz, Trib, Chris as melee, just smacking the shit out of them. And then Callie, HSK, smacking the shit out of them.
Yeah, I think most damage to barrels is a Halo. I was trying to line that up just to help out.
I think it helped. It's like 30 mil.
Yeah, hell yeah. Mythic vault slot is awesome.
Yeah, Rascal had 30 mil. That's still insane.
It's a what? 662. I am one of the lowest item levels in the raid.
Touch of death.
Alright, let's go ahead and mute them. And we'll flip over to this because we're done for tonight. New boss down, 2 of 8. Saturday night, 8 o'clock Eastern will be our D&D night. We're heading into the end of this campaign, so it should be ramping up pretty good this weekend. And Sunday at 7:30, I'll be back for more of Raid, more of Ricka Reverb. Yeah, so I'll be back on Saturday. Till then, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.